Hello, everybody, and welcome to Canceled Too Soon, the podcast where we review television series that lasted one season or less. My name is William Bibiani. I'm a film critic for Crave Online.
Oh crap, I dropped the cat. My name is Whitney Seibold. I am also a film critic for Crave Online, Blumhouse, Legion of Leia, and various other websites around the internet. And William and I are interested in television history.
Yes. Did you know that the history of television is a history of horrible, catastrophic failure? It's true. For every television series you like or that was successful or that lasted hundreds of episodes, there are tons of television series that didn't last more than one season. Some of them only lasted one episode, and many didn't even get past the pilot.
Literally hundreds.
Yeah.
For every one show that you watch, there are literally hundreds that just sort of went down the tubes.
Yep.
Things that were tried and failed. Things that tried to get a toehold into the popular culture, and for some reason did not.
And that list gets larger every single year. You're probably seeing in the news right now, your favorite show got canceled. This show that was supposed to be a big deal got canceled. Didn't find an audience. Who speaks for these shows? Cancel Too Soon speaks for these shows. On our podcast, we dredge up the Cancel Too Soon television series that everyone has heard about. You know, your Manimals, your My Mother the Cars, the recent television series that failed to find an audience, stuff like The Muppets and Alcatraz, and the absolutely bizarre, weird stuff that history has completely forgotten about and shouldn't have, like The 100 Lives of Blackjack Savage, a television series about Donald Trump buying a haunted mansion in the Caribbean, teaming up with a black pirate ghost to solve crimes using a sci-fi superboat. That one's real.
We did not make that up. We were so happy to find it.
Yes. It was so weird. But no one would have talked about it. We were able to help discover this, and it's been fantastic.
Our main interests lie with the real obscurities, but more than anything, we just like sort of examining failure.
Yeah.
And we feel that there's a lot more to be said about culture in a lot of ways in examining its failures rather than its successes.
Everyone talks about the successes, and everyone talks about the stuff that is just sort of conventionally bad. A lot of the different shows, podcasts, websites now are talking about what's good and what's terrible. We want to talk about what wasn't. Maybe it was good, maybe it was terrible, but why didn't it catch on? Yeah, we are the ones who are going to revive these shows, at least the conversation about these shows, tell you all about them, help you find out whether or not you missed something, and help you decide whether they were canceled too soon. And to do that takes a lot of time.
We have to watch entire seasons of television.
Often every week.
Like one a week? Now, I know for a lot of you, that's just sort of par for the course.
But that's your free time. But this is actually like, this is sometimes between like 10 and 30 hours a week of television watching that is not spent making money, putting food on the table, keeping a roof over our families' heads. And we love doing it, but there's going to come a point where we simply can't anymore unless there's a little bit more incentive. And that's where you come in.
And also where we come in, providing said incentive. Now, while Cancel Too Soon is a great thing to do on its own, you can have so much more. Cancel Too Soon is going to be free for everyone forever.
The actual podcast
itself
will always be free.
However, we have set up a Patreon page.
Yes.
William did all the hard work.
Thank you.
Give him all of the credit in that regard.
Sergio helped.
The cat who refused to be in this video, the prima donna.
Diva.
But we have set up 3 tiers of Patreon subscription, which you are allowed to join.
Yes, we will let you look over all of that in some detail. There's quite a few things available, but the gist of it is, if for the lowest tier, $5 a month, you get to help us pick one episode that we'll review every single month. That could be a failed pilot, it could be a bizarre sci-fi series, it could be some show that you thought everyone else had forgotten but you remembered. You get to help vote on that every single month. Also, for the $5 tier, you get the Cancel Too Soon monthly movie, in which we review not a television series, but a television movie or miniseries or TV special, some other bit of pop culture phenomena that has largely been forgotten or is in some way particularly notorious that deserves the attention but doesn't technically fit the rules of the show.
Yeah, we do have some rules that we try to be pretty strict about. We've bent our rules a couple times already. The rules are it does have to be one season, no follow-ups, no movies, no nothing else. And
needs to have had one chance.
At least one chance.
No, only one chance.
Only one chance.
The ideal is only one chance. We've flubbed that a couple of times.
If they sort of brought it back, then it doesn't quite count.
Yeah.
But yeah, because of this, we have to sort of delve a little bit for the monthly movie. So we're going to be giving you TV movies that luckily we have access to a lot of.
Yes.
And a lot of really obscure ones too, and a lot of really great ones, and a
We
lot
have
of
good
really,
resources.
really terrible ones.
Yeah.
And that's going to be really fun because evidently people like us when we suffer,
Oh, yes.
but we're also good when we're enjoying ourselves.
Yes.
Either way, we're going to have a good time.
The second tier, the Blackjack Savage tier, you're going to get all the cool stuff you get from the Puchinsky tier, but you're also going to get updates of a book that we're going to start writing that is the Cancel Too Soon guidebook, in which we guide you through all of the shows that we've seen, give you episode guides, our own personal commentary, and additional content, top 10 lists, bizarre observations, anecdotes, things that you deserve to know and to have like next to you on the table.
In hard copy form.
Hopefully eventually hard copy form.
Or just email. But
Yeah.
Since we haven't really sussed out a format for this yet, we're just going to sort of give you our thoughts as we go. We're going to sort of write these chapters.
So a lot of that content may not end up in the book.
As we construct it, we're going to see how it ends up sussing out. So that could be exclusive content at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Even if it gets published, you're probably going to have exclusive content. Also, for the $10 tier, we're going to give you video updates. These are going to be video reviews of... we're also film critics, so probably a lot of film reviews, maybe some TV reviews as well. Advance reviews, odd nostalgia reviews, exclusive video review content just for you at the Blackjack Savage tier or higher. And at the top tier, not only are you gonna get a t-shirt or mug of your choice from our merch store,
What's the top tier called?
a 1928 Porter
That's my mother.
from My Mother the Cook. A terrible show, but we loved reviewing it. But at that tier, you're also going to get Google Hangouts with us on a semi-regular basis. We're also going to be dishing out
'Cause
prizes.
Who doesn't want to hang out with us?
The cat might even show up for that. But we're going to have prizes to give away. It's going to be a real blast.
Well, and don't just say prizes, because this is not like skee ball prizes. We're not going to give you spider rings, although we could, I suppose.
That'd be fun.
But we are into stuff.
We're going to curate things to send to you
so
that would actually be worth your time.
It might be a book or a widget of some sort. It might be a film of some sort, but that is to be a surprise.
It's going to be a special club just for members.
But you get that for free just for subscribing.
Absolutely. So again, you can look at all of this stuff, all everywhere around you on Patreon. It's all here. We've got links. You can subscribe to the show. You can contribute on Patreon, and we would love it if you would help us on this journey because we really want to keep doing this. And honestly, there's no end in sight. We'll probably be doing this the rest of our lives at this rate, provided we get some support.
Yeah. We've gotten a lot of great support from some fans so far. The feedback has been terrific. Let's give back.
Yeah.
Let's have an interchange.
Yeah, we will happily give you more content. We would love it if you would help us produce that content. So again, we've got Patreon stuff all over here. We've got links to the show, links to our merch store on TeePublic around here somewhere.
Which side are the actual tiers?
I want to say it's this side, but I'm honestly not sure.
These tiers over here, we got your Puchinsky tier,
Yeah.
your Blackjack Savage tier, and your 1928 Porter tier.
Around there somewhere.
And they're probably on the other side, so don't worry about it.
We're wacky guys. But again, we love doing the show, and we'd love it if you would join us. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for supporting us on Patreon, and we'll see you next season.